What's up, YouTube world and subscribers? Sorry everyone that I have not posted a video in a few days. I was enjoying some time off this weekend. I did have to work, but my wife had this weekend off, so I got a chance to hang out with her, and we had a good time when we saw the movie Glass, and we just kind of relaxed and ate some probably not so good for you food, as well as, you know, just kind of got ready for our week and just wanted to spend time together. Watched Supernatural. I started watching Punisher, which is awesome. Everyone should watch Punisher Season 2 on Netflix. But because it's my day off of work, I figure that it is time to go ahead and start making some videos. And I'm going to start, once again, random box pulled out of my garage. And let's get this started. First thing on top, a Flash Gordon figure from Walmart, from Playmates. I don't know much about it. I know that I've seen the Flash Gordon movie, but I do not remember the Flash Gordon cartoon. But obviously in the mid-90s, everything was a cartoon if it could be. So we're going to start off with the Flash Gordon. Dale Arden. I don't know who that is. I'm going to look it up when we get done with this video. Right away, next one in line. The Avengers, United They Stand. We got a Vision with his red mask and green outfit. See right there, Fox Kids. Like I think I've mentioned it. Ooh, press symbol. Avengers is for action. Vision's cybernetic insides light up. Obviously, because this action figure is upwards of 20 years old, when I hit the button in the middle, nothing happens. Ooh, also includes 2 replaceable batteries. So, be on the lookout. Maybe I'll open this thing up and we'll see what's inside Vision. Right away on top, boom. Okay, I keep saying boom. I can't stop saying things with my hands. toybiz, the X-Men series. I watched a video on Toy Galaxy where they went over the original Uncanny X-Men line, and this Cyclops has laser light eyes and a really, really weird laser light cerebro computer. Everyone that's seen the movies, they know that Professor X puts on the helmet and all of a sudden he's got, you know, the ability to see mutants around the world and communicate with them. Apparently with the X-Men toy line, it was just this weird laser that strapped to Cyclops' chest. Who knows? It was the 90s. Things got weird. More Marvel superheroes from toybiz. Thank you, toybiz. Deathlock. I really don't have much to say about him. And then I do remember having these. Growing up in the Midwest, like Walmart, Target were big parts of my life, and every time I'd go visit my grandparents, one of the things we would always do is we'd go out shopping and I would always get a toy. And I remember having these steel mutants made out of die-cast metal. There's a Wolverine versus Sabretooth, a Spy Wolverine versus Omega Red, Archangel versus Apocalypse, and then this right here is Juggernaut versus Cyclops. Once again, one of the cool things, when you were younger, it had little bios on the back. You could read them. You can kind of get up to date and kind of figure out what was going on. I got a lot of cool stuff in this box. Here is an Apocalypse figure, KB Toys. toybiz. This was in there. Comes with the Shadow King and interchangeable forearms. Snap off regular forearm and switch with saw blade extension. So I don't know if anyone is watching Legion. In my next video, I'll go take a little break after this video. I'll go look it up and see if the Shadow King from the FX show Legion is going to be the same character. This is a little bit later in the X-Men line. It's got Apocalypse looking like a champion. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. No way. Yep, still doesn't work. Same box, I have another Avengers Vision. I think they did a great job in the Avengers movie with Vision. He's very, very cool. Paul Bettany does a good job. I hope I said his last name right. But he does a really good job. Magnetic hands and chest. So once again, when I talk about watching Toy Galaxy and I watch their whole history of the X-Men action figures, there's a Magneto. And I do remember having this as a child. Sadly, if you can see, it looks like some of the accessories that come with it have fallen out of their package. But I do remember there being magnets on here. Keep your credit cards away, please. It will get rid of your credit cards. It will magnetize them. From the first video ever, after of course the Pop Funko video, another James Bond Jr. with working real parachute. James Bond Jr. flight gear. This is kind of cool. Wow, here's something I never realized about the first one. There's bios on the back, but it looks like you have to have 3D glasses to read it. I'm not going to try and read it, but that's pretty cool. Something that I probably would have had as a kid, real parachute working action. You throw them off your balcony, you throw them off, you know, the highest point you can get and watch them fall to the ground. And then the last one, it looks like the last actual figure I have in this box before we start getting into some, the last action figure before we start getting into the big 10-inch figures I see in there, as well as at least one vehicle, maybe something underneath there, is Mojo. And Mojo is a pretty cool character. I think there's a lot of implications when it comes down to how we view society, things like that. That's why the character was created. How everything's on television and whatever else. I'm not getting into that. But that's kind of cool. It's in the box. What's next? 10-inch figures. I got a whole bunch in this box. I know we've had some 10-inch figures before. I've got civilian heroes. Logan Such Wolverine in his very, very cool brown leather jacket with the white fuzz. And some really, he's got mom jeans. Anyone see how high those jeans are? He's got them pulled up like midriff. Wolverine rocking mom jeans and a brown leather jacket. He started the trend before it was even a trend. Let's see here. Oh, now we got Ninja Wolverine. We got another 10-inch figure. There's going to be a lot of 10-inch figures in this video just because I'm looking down in the box and I see probably at least 8 more. So, Ninja Wolverine. I'm going to actually look some of these up. And what's funny is when I look here at his accessories, his knives, or ninja weapons, if you will, I remember having this one as a kid. Only because I remember the accessories. And I used to try and put them in like my little tiny figure's hands, and it never worked because they're unproportional. Next in line, Flame Glow Details Ghost Rider. You see the KB Toys logo one, but we got Ghost Rider. This is pretty cool. I know that when Ghost Rider came out, I was super pumped. I have not watched very much of Avengers Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. On television, but I know they introduced Ghost Rider as a character. I was really kind of hoping that Netflix would have picked it up, or maybe the Disney streaming service picks up a darker Ghost Rider series. But there we go. We have a 10-inch Ghost Rider, glow-in-the-dark features. Maybe I'll put them back up here, and then the next video I'll turn off all the lights, and then you'll see them glow in the dark. Here's some cool ones. Venom. Venom's a just amazing, amazing character. I think the reason why I like Venom so much, and I think why maybe some of the viewers that are watching now that are probably around the same age as me like Venom so much, is we got to grow up watching Venom transform from just black suit symbiote Spider-Man into this whole brand new character. And then Maximum Carnage came out on the Super Nintendo. And, well, I mean, obviously comic book, but then Super Nintendo. And it was cool to see the anti-hero. It was cool to see the villain and the hero team up to fight an even worse villain. Got more. You know what? I see one here. Another Ghost Rider glow in the dark. A whole bunch of 10-inch figures. I'm just going to go ahead and put that one back down with the other Ghost Rider. Got another Spider-Man one in here. I got two Spider-Man ones at least. But this one is the Spider-Man branded. Hey, look at that. Believe it or not, another Venom. Interesting thing. This Venom is black in color, if you guys can see. Sorry about the glare. But this Venom is much more blue in color. I'm going to look that up because you've got a black Venom and a blue Venom. And blue is kind of odd. Heads, like everything's the same. Head sculpts are the same. Body sculpts are the same. I just wonder maybe if they ran out of black paint, so they went with dark blue. Union Jack. Union Jack's my next one. Union Jack's an interesting character. Kind of the British version of Captain America. He's got some pouches. And as we all know in the 90s, the superhero would not be successful if they didn't have ungodly amounts of pouches. You see mine? There we are. Depth perception's off. You see I got a Deadpool in there. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, but pouches. Now we got a Spider-Man. Interesting outfit for Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to look that up. Black and red outfit with the big white spider symbol. I do remember having these, especially the Spider-Man ones. Very, very small amount of articulation, but because they had suction cups on the hands, if you can see those, I had so much fun. We'd be taking long road trips with my parents, going to see my grandparents, or driving wherever. And my dad would turn around and look, and right there in the back seat on the window there was an action figure hanging. Asteroid Assault Sinister. So Mr. Sinister, we talked about in a previous video. Thank you, KB Toys. But we have some Mr. Sinister action. It's very interesting. The Asteroid Assault version. Wow, I have a whole bunch. Got the Man Spider. Now, I think I'd mentioned in a previous video that I've been watching the original, not the original Spider-Man cartoon, but Spider-Man the Animated Series from the early 90s, because that's what I grew up on, and luckily I found it online, so I've been watching, rewatching it all. But here's a big old 10-inch Man Spider. Oh man, I can't tell. So, another 10-inch figure. I guess this box is just pretty well full of 10-inch figures, minus the few I showed. Peter Parker. It looks almost like the Wolverine version. The jacket's very similar, minus the white fuzz. And I'm pretty sure that if I were to open this out of the box, he'd still be rocking those hardcore mom jeans. So let me see if I can find... I want to open up earlier. Jackets are about the same. I need to work on this glare because I'm seeing it on my camera, so sorry for you viewers at home who see all this glare. 4 more. Here's another Wolverine. This is very unique due to, if you look at how his outfit and uniform are, it's not necessarily what we're used to, right? We're mainly used to all yellow with a little bit of blue, and this is mainly blue with yellow. So, like I said, all these 10-inch figures, I'm definitely going to start looking them up. Not necessarily to see how much they're worth, but just to see kind of the differences and why this one was painted this way, why that one was painted this way. And maybe it's just one of those weird Toy Biz things from the 90s where they just pumped out whatever they could. So, the last 3 I have in this box. Sorry, I don't have a helper today, so gotta bend down. This one looks like the Iron Spider. It is Spider-Man. Obviously, you see he's got like a weird metal web shield, but he is silver and red. Like I said, I'm gonna look this stuff up. Who knows if there's a difference or if one's more valuable than the other, but it's kind of interesting, and we're about to see here in a second that I would have those 2 different colored Venoms. I actually have 4 different Venoms in the 10-inch figure. Venom the Vampire. He's got a little bony mohawk there. That's pretty cool. And he's got, it looks like a little vampire bat with him. He is completely gray with the Venom symbol on his chest. I'm going to look all these up when I take a little break before I go ahead and film my next video. And then the last one in this box is the Supernatural's Venom, otherwise known as Ultimate Mullet Eddie Brock. Cool thing about this is you see the Venom in the background. You were able to put that back on his head and make the full costume, or take it off and just have the ultimate golden mullet Eddie Brock. It's like beautiful blonde Thor hair. Maybe we should see a Thor Venom, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and do some research now. That was it for the box. I'll probably make 5 videos today, 4 or 5 videos, try to make up for lost time. But I'm gonna do some quick research and find out about these 10-inch figures, find out about the different color variations, and see what's up. So thank you everyone for watching. Like I said at the beginning, thank you to the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and then if you hit the bell icon, it'll notify you, it'll pop up on your phone, your tablet, your computer, wherever you watch YouTube, that I've posted a new video. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll be right back with you.